Proverbs 16 and verse 10. It says, divination is on the lips of a king. His mouth must not transgress in judgment. You see, words have power. In Ecclesiastes 8 and 4, it says, where the word of a king is, there is power. And I think few leaders truly realize the impact their words have on others. Here it says, divination is in the lips of the king. In other words, to people, there's something divine about it. There's something almost supernatural about it. The NIV says the lips of a king speak as an oracle. You know, that used to happen with our team in the church. We'd be discussing a matter or a particular direction to go, and once I weighed in on the matter and gave my opinion, the general response tended to be, why should we even discuss this any further? Now we know what the pastor thinks, let's just do it, end of discussion. But you know, that's not what I wanted. So I was always very slow to weigh in on things and to give my opinion. I wanted to give people a chance to air out and you know, to think through things. I remember there was a man at Cottonwood that had a very high up position in the Toyota company. He had lots and lots of employees under him, and he was a brilliant manager, made a great wage. And I was talking to him one day, he explained to me how you can do what you do with all of the people, and he went through how he had a priority list always with him of things that he wanted to do. And, you know, he would check those off. He said, but, Bayless, if my boss ever just mentioned something to me, even if it was in passing, whatever he said, it immediately went to the top of the priority list. And we did that before we did anything else. And I remember thinking to myself, well, that's good, but if that's what you want, you need to make that clear. And with our team, what I wanted was feedback, and for people to think for themselves and be creative and be responsible. Now, even today, if I'm sure God's directing me in something, if I've heard from God, I'll just say, look, this is what we need to do. Everybody needs to get on board. Don't throw any anchors out. Everybody grab an oar and let's start rowing. But I will never pull the God told me card if God didn't tell me. You get into trouble doing that kind of a thing. And listen, friend, don't ever say, well, the Lord said or the Lord told me if he didn't tell you. Don't cry wolf.